back. Sorry about that. Gentlemen, say hello.
Hello.
I mean, I'll say hello, but I don't want to be misconstrued as a gentleman.
Matthew Foster, you have never, ever, ever been a gentleman in your life.
That's not true. There was that one time in 1976.
You were
Hey, wait a minute.
You were alive in 1976?
I was born in 82, Kyle. I was hoping you weren't going to ask that.
Of course I know you were born in 82, because you're slightly older than me. Anyway! That's the game we're playing tonight. We're playing Pac-Man 2. Which is a horrific story about what happens when you genetically mutate tentacles to help do your bidding in the ploy of an evil meteor which is controlling your brain.
But that is not Pac-Man 2, by the way.
Are you sure?
you said Pac-Man 2, Kyle.
Foster.
Are you sure it's not Maniac Mansion Pac-Man's Revenge?
Oh my god, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
Maniac Mansion Pac-Man's Revenge. I would totally play some Maniac Mansion Pac-Man's Revenge. But no, we're just going to have to settle for playing regular Maniac Mansion tonight.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
Wah, wah, wah.
I've been misled. This is not what I came here for. I came here to see Pac-Man get some revenge.
Oh. Pac-Man will get his revenge at some point.
Oh, alright.
We got to tell a story about 20 years ago today.
Oh.
Not when Sergeant
A
Pepper...
long time ago. Oh, wait.
This is made by Lucasfilm Games, designed by Ron Gilbert. He's one of the most prolific developers of adventure games. Games you might know him from are the Monkey Island series. He also did the sequel, Maniac Mansion 2. Or, if you are one of the people who grew up playing some edutainment games, he founded Humongous Entertainment, which created the Putt Putt series.
Ah.
So Ron Gilbert has done a lot for the industry, and Maniac Mansion was his first game. Now we're actually going to be playing the NES version, which has some different variations than the actual PC versions. It was originally developed for the Commodore 64. But first things first in Maniac Mansion, you have to pick your team, and each team has different abilities. First, you have to pick from 7 kids. You are stuck with one. His name is Dave.
Is he there?
Yes. His girlfriend, Sandy, was kidnapped by Dr. Edison, and he's organizing a rescue. Now, each character has a specific ability that helps them out. For example, this is Razor. She is in a band, and because of this, she can help Green Tentacle, who is a mutated tentacle, become a recording artist, and he'll help out the kids save the day.
Ah.
This is Bernard. He is an incredible nerd who gets incredibly scared whenever he runs into one of the tentacles. He can't deal with them. But he's also the only person who can fix a lot of stuff in the mansion. So he's very useful if a bit annoying to play with. This is Sid, and he is exactly the same as Razor, so basically, unless you like his music better than hers, there's no real reason to to choose one over the other, basically. This is Wendy. She's a writer, and she can help the Meteor publish his novel and become famous, and then he will stop brainwashing Ed Edison.
Huh.
Ah, shoot. Well, we're just gonna...
Oh, nuts.
I don't want to play as Wendy. She's not fun. She has annoying music.
Reset.
Reset.
Space-time rewind.
Deus Ex Machina.
No, but one of the things about this, and he alluded to it slightly, whichever character you play as determines the BGM in this game, and there are a lot of good music tracks.
Well, in that case, I'm very glad And when you say they're great music tracks, you mean some of them are actually really terrible, but they're just so terrible that they're amazing?
Like
No,
this
actually-
one, Brian?
Okay, they're good then. Oh, I don't know. I have it muted because then I'll start hearing myself,
Oh.
and I'll hear everybody
there
else.
are
like,
actually
repeat
a
it,
few
so.
good
Hi, everybody.
music tracks on here.
This guy is Jeff, and he sucks. He can repair a telephone, which Bernard can also do, and that's the only thing he can do. He doesn't have a scenario where he helps win the game.
Okay then.
So it's kind of a red herring.
Yeah, he's just a character you don't really select. Although when I was a
Is he red herring?
No, he is not Red Herring. However, Dave sort of looks like Red Herring.
He does. He really does.
Oh, so we've got a tweet hot off the wire from a Frito Bandit insisted that we nuke the hamster.
Oh no.
Okay, so that means I'll have to play as Razor. Or Sid, so Razor will probably get the nod because she's got the better song. Oh, and this is Michael. He does photography, which lets him develop film, which becomes important later in the game. But I'm gonna go with my favorite team, which happens to be Razor. Oh, I gotta deselect. That's old menu system, but Razor, who's got a nice, pretty hard rocking BMG. And Bernard, who's got like just kind of a bubbly up-tempo one. They've got two of the best tracks. So, we'll go with them. And Dave's got good background music too, so we're gonna have some fun tonight. Basic exposition. Dave saw Dr. Fred take his girlfriend to the mansion. Bernard is going to be a coward.
Ah, that evil, sinister Dr. Fred.
If anyone wants out, and Bernard tries to leave. In the original version, that was Bernard, don't be a shithead, which then was edited for Nintendo.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, of course not. I mean, they've edited crosses out of church. And Razor is a whore, apparently, because she thinks an old man is kind of cute.
Well, is he rich?
He's insane.
Well, that's a close second.
That usually means they're rich.
Yeah.
There's a hint for you. There is a key under the doormat. But,
Oh, gee. I wonder how you figure that out. Maybe when they said we can try looking for a key under the doormat.
yes, like, there were people who didn't actually think of that, and, yeah, they would lose because they couldn't get into the house.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question that I'm sure I'm going to regret.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna see if you can summarize it in maybe a tweet.
Yep.
So Twitter summary here. What is the object of this game?
Okay, the object of the game is to save Dave, this gentleman here's girlfriend Sandy, by stopping an evil meteor which is controlling the scientist Dr. Fred.
Wow, okay.
And there are a multitude of ways to do it.
Alright then.
There
Yeah,
are
it depends
also a
on which
multitude
character
of
you
ways
play.
to lose.
Excellent. It all depends on which characters you play as and such.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
is, the scripting here is what is known as Scum. It was originally created for this game. It was script utility for Maniac Mansion. And it was used to develop a lot of famous LucasArts games after this, like Day of the Tentacle, Secret of Monkey Island, Full Throttle.
You know what the secret of Monkey Island was?
What, Brian?
Full of monkeys.
Who'd
Okay.
have thunk it?
Yeah.
It was on that damn Possum Island.
Oh, what was on Possum Island?
Oddly enough, kangaroos.
Oh, okay, so that would have been a surprise. Everyone going there expecting possums.
You know what I really would have liked to go to, though?
What's that?
Candy Apple Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's on Candy Apple Island?
Apes, but they're not as big as on the other islands. Okay, so right now I'm going to push this gargoyle in so I can open, right next to me, Razor's in front of a door that doesn't have a handle, and I need to go inside there. So by pushing this gargoyle, The door opens, I have to quickly switch to Razor, and I have to get inside before the door shuts. So there are lots of little tricks like that, buttons you can push. In fact, at one point, just for fun, I think I'll probably blow up the house, because that's always quite enjoyable.
Because you're a rebel who plays by his own rules. That's because you have a leather jacket.
Oh, yeah, of course, save states.
Yes, save states can be very helpful
Oh,
in
good
a
lord.
game like this. Well, Brian, because there are things that can kill you, and like if I want to show you blowing up.
Oh
the
no, I
mansion-
believe you. I believe you. But like, I always get whenever I hear like, oh, and save states are going to come in very handy. I'm like, okay, that means you can die at any given moment,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's about to
likely will.
demonstrate that for you.
and you likely will. All right.
Yeah, but just to say, oh, save states aren't cheating. There's a save function built into this game, so save states in this game definitely are not cheating.
And we're not doing it to prove anything. We're playing it to show you how to play this game and such. And
Things that can happen.
so we're gonna go ahead and show you that you can die
Yep.
in a gruesome and creative way. In a creatively gruesome way, Gesundheit.
Thank you. So I'm gonna switch to Dave, and I'm just gonna move him out of the hallway. Or actually, no, frig it. Let's, we're gonna have Dave go into the kitchen, and, he's gonna get caught by one of the main characters in the game, Nurse Edna.
Nurse Edna. She
I
sounds
don't-
like a hottie.
I don't know why, but for some reason, this game always reminded me of Rocky Horror.
It
I
does
can't
kind of have
think
that
of
weird
why.
feel to it, you know, a
Yeah.
strange house, some 50s looking people.
Okay.
A blue person in a nurse's outfit.
Oh, yeah. Well, they left Magenta out during the winter.
Oh yes, that's clearly.
Oh my god.
That's actually a better explanation than I would come up with. Blake, thank you.
Aha!
Dave is locked in the dungeon. I'm gonna switch to Bernard. And I'm going to have him, just get inside the house while the door's still open. Because you can actually get yourself locked out. And if that happens, you can ring on the doorbell and, it will, like, one of the Edisons will come down and let you in, but they take you immediately to the dungeon, so it's counterintuitive.
That's nice of them, though.
Oh, of course. Like,
You just what if you ask if they have a phone to use?
oh, Brian, would you like to
Our
see...
car broke down. No,
Brian.
you just got a flat.
Brian, would you like to see the phone?
No,
They do have a
okay.
phone that you can use. It's actually a crucial part of the game. You can repair the telephone and call the police. Or call someone in the game to, basically... they're the meteor police, and they stop the meteor. So...
Meteor police.
Police.
So, we're in the library right now, and there's the telephone, and I'll just try and use it. It seems to be broken. Ooh, there's a loose panel. Let's push the loose panel. And let's grab the cassette tape, because that could be useful. In any point-and-click adventure, it's just always critical to grab everything. Even if you don't think it'll be used, just try. And just for some irreverency, let's try and use the spiral staircase. Okay, I can't, so... Despite it being a wooden staircase, it seems to be out of order. That's fantastic.
One of the steps might be broken, Kyle. That's hazardous.
Exactly one step.
Yes.
But
But it's in the middle.
But it says out of order, Matthew.
Yeah, you silly. It says out of order.
Yeah. It doesn't say broken, it says out of order.
Castles don't have phones, asshole.
By the way, watching you with the mouse on screen in game is really messy with me because I keep moving my mouse thinking I'm part of it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure like an XSplit, you can like right-click on the settings and turn off Show Mouse, and then it'll only show the cursor, but not the mouse itself.
You're talking about the one in game.
Yeah.
The actual arrow.
So we got some very dull knives and a chainsaw. I think we need the chainsaw.
I mean,
why is the chainsaw in the kitchen next to the other kitchen appliances?
Because it completes the kitchen, Brian. You don't have a chainsaw in your kitchen?
No.
Get blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have room on my magnetic knife strip, but okay.
I mean, that's fair. You just have to buy a bigger knife strip so you can put your chainsaw on there.
Oh, cutscene.
Oh boy, a cutscene.
Well, my dear, hope you're having fun, blah, blah, blah. And these are actually kind of innovative for the time. Adventure games didn't really do... It was just plot from one point to another, and the use of cutscenes was actually fairly innovative in the adventure game genre. And that's essentially what games became for a while. Adventure games, in the era of PC gaming, they were the closest to like a cinematic experience. Now with Blu-ray and all our modern technology, games can be looked as cinematic, but this was
kids with your
hula hoops
Call
and
It
Pac-Man video
duties.
game.
Well, one thing I thought was pretty cool, that the doctor has some pretty rad shoes.
Oh,
He does.
yeah.
He has some pretty rad sneakers.
Alright, whole bunch of shit in the fridge, so let's get some broken bottles of ketchup,
Yeah, broken bottles of ketchup.
a can of
What?
Pepsi,
Who puts broken bottles of ketchup in the fridge?
lettuce.
That's actually Pepsi, huh?
Yeah, like, that means Pepsi paid to be part of this game.
No,
Or they just didn't care.
yeah, they didn't
They're
care
like,
back
try
then.
and sue us, Pepsi.
And batteries.
You gotta keep those batteries fresh.
Oh, you know
Wasn't
there's somebody
Wait,
who
wasn't
thinks
putting
that
batteries? Wasn't putting batteries in the fridge like kind of, at least kind of like an old wives' tale that it makes them last longer? I don't know if it actually did or not, but isn't that what a lot of people would do?
Oh yeah.
So like that's actually true to the fact that these people are retarded.
I think I want some of the rotting turkey.
Yeah, you do.
That's just Eddie's leftovers.
Eddie, damn it, nice.
It's Eddie's leftovers.
What's for dinner tonight? Meatloaf.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Oh. No, that's said when they reveal his body, right?
When they do the if I
they
told you
pull-
once, I told you 1,000 times, I fucking hate celery. Rip.
Yeah.
And then yes.
Yeah, and that's right when they reveal his actual body
Yeah.
underneath the table. Okay, that's. I want to make sure we're on the same page of when it gets shouted. I figure that's kind of a universal thing, but.
And
Had to
just
check.
because, let's get the week-old roast, too.
Yes. That is some weak ass roast.
Oh man.
you.
I stole the cheese.
Yeah.
And Weird Ed freaks out and leaves the kitchen. So
Not standing alone, are you now, cheese? Huh?
Cheese
can't handle the cheese.
Was that was that a Dead Milkman reference?
Oh, the cheese stands alone.
Yeah.
No, I was just going with like the old like nursery rhyme. Not even the. I wasn't even going with like that, but sure, let's go with the Dead Milkmen too.
It
Get
was
you that tentacle chow, Kyle.
yeah.
Did it say tentacle chow?
Yes.
My God, I love it. I don't know what it is, but I've seen enough hentai to guess.
Well, you'll see the tentacles soon. Don't worry.
Do you have a dog or something? A little tentacle chow?
Okay. So I grabbed everything I could from these two rooms. And now I think it's time to go upstairs and just for a little fun, I think we should blow up the house.
Blow up the house? Wait. That doesn't sound like that's part of this game.
Well,
I mean,
Oh, it is.
doesn't sound like that's part of the objective.
Kyle has gone from Maniac Mansion to turning this into a B&E simulator with arson.
To just Maniac.
Just
Okay, I just need to open the steel security door.
Good lord.
That's pretty easy.
It's not that secure.
Password guessed.
Now we just need to find the hidden panel, and I'm just gonna make sure that we can revert this.
Of course it isn't, Brian. That would be Babytown Frolics.
True.
No.
God dang, where the heck is that secret panel?
it's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I know, it's... Memory is foggy, of course, naturally, so... I think we'll just go back to playing the game, and we'll find the secret panel later, and we'll blow up the house. My apologies for the delay. Alright, let's just keep going through the rooms and finding everything we need to grab. So we have an art room, and we'll just keep grabbing shit. We got wax fruit in here, which you can feed to the tentacle for some reason. It has no other purpose than that.
Well, if it's not getting enough tentacle chow, it's got to eat something. I mean, maybe on its planet, wax is food.
I'm just surprised that they actually have tentacle chow, like an actual branded tentacle chow that someone makes. That really just doesn't seem right.
It was a wild hair in their ass idea that made them millionaires.
Okay, so we've got the music room where this is where I can record with Razor a song for Green Tentacle, which will get him a record contract. And there's also a broken record here, which I feel, fuck, we might as well use on this beautiful record player.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
And, well, now that the record's on it, we might as well start the Victrola. So we'll just turn it on.
Might be a turn on Victrola.
Ah, perfect. Absolutely perfect rendition of what a broken record sounds like. Alright. And I don't think there's anything else I need to do in here except watch this commercial announcement. These are three guys who publish anything, and they actually play a very crucial part in the game. You can get the Meteor's book published through these guys. You can get Green Tentacle's album published through these guys. So...
Well, good old channel -13.
Yeah. So... that commercial plays an absolutely crucial part in the game, and if you weren't smart enough to go to that TV and decide, I wonder if I should turn this on, you could completely miss it and screw up your entire gameplay.
So, we are 2 episodes into Kyle Replays His Childhood, and this is the second game that pretty much just is a dick to you if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's just the way it works.
Did you play any games that didn't treat you like garbage?
Oh, of course.
Well, where would the fun be in playing those?
Well,
He was a huge fan of Marble Madness.
Oh god. I don't like that game. That game's not fun. And there's a lot of dark rooms in the game, so you have to scoot around and find light switches, which it just can be tedious. Like, this is hopefully muscle memory that I can have from 20 years ago, but like, you just have to look for it and hope that you find the lamp or the light switch or anything.
This game wants you to turn on that skeleton.
Oh yeah, I can totally turn on that real skeleton.
That skeleton was your best friend, and now it wants you to turn on it.
Oh man, I don't know if I can heel turn on it. It just doesn't seem right. Desk. Do we have? Yes, we have a desk lamp. Yeah!
High five, Kyle. That is one powerful desk lamp.
Yeah.
Now, Maniac Mansion itself was also a television program on the Family Channel, was it not?
Yes, it was. It actually has some SCTV roots. A lot of episodes were written by Eugene Levy, and I believe Joe Flaherty was on the show itself as one of the main characters.
And the show was based on the game, not the other way around, right?
That is correct. It's also terrible.
That's one thing I remember reading.
It's just something that shocks me because of all things to get a TV show, this is not one I think would ever happen.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's common among, like, older gamers. People know it, but it's just not, it wasn't a household name.
Right.
It wasn't, so, yeah. We have a little arcade here, other little NES, censorship changes. This is Tuna Diver right here. Originally it was Muff Diver. But
Tuna gets swapped out for a lot of swears, doesn't it?
Well, but here's the thing. Like, before that, it was called Kill Thrill, and Nintendo didn't want the word kill in it, so that was their compromise. Oh, cutscene. Weird Ed Edison and Nurse Edna, they make their return in Maniac Mansion with vastly different designs, but Weird Ed is very much a man-child. Nurse Edna is very much a slut, and Dr. Fred doesn't do anything but work with the media. But these cutscenes, they add more exposition. Like, this shows you Weird Ed is actually concerned for his father, and you can actually join Weird Ed later in the game and he'll help you. But you can also microwave his hamster, and he'll kill you.
And I believe that Twitter wants us to microwave said hamster, does it not, Blake?
That was one of the first things off the wire.
Oh, don't worry. We will definitely microwave the hamster if we get that far. Oh, and
by the way, anybody just joining us now thinks we're horrifying or horrible people.
Uh-oh, guys. Green Tentacle's here.
Oh, no.
Green Tentacle, all he really wants is he just wants to eat. So...
use I know there were a few options you could get here. Right?
Why don't we just go through our options and we'll just see what we could give him. So we've got a bowl of wax fruit, some canned goods, some fruit drinks. Well, he is a tentacle. Why don't we give him the tentacle chop?
That almost seems too obvious.
Yeah, like, it's a trap. It's a trap, Kyle. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Okay, well...
Or it's just greedy.
Alright, how about the old Reading turkey?
Well, that's a good idea. That's food. Was at one point.
Okay, the week-old roast.
Jesus, how much can this tentacle eat?
It has 12 stomachs.
And like 4 nipples, so the cheese! Fuck! There's gotta be... I know.
The old wax fruit.
Yeah. His favorite is the wax fruit. Oh, he's thirsty. Well, we got these fruit drinks.
That again, it almost seems too real of an option to be viable.
Oh, wait, that works.
Oh,
We can get past Green Tentacle, but actually, we're gonna go back downstairs because there's a section that I completely skipped over that I need to grab some stuff from. Because I forgot, there's a reason why you grab the silver key first.
yeah.
And that's because there is a room that is locked up that you can access with the silver key.
By the way, while this is all going on, Dave is still in the dungeon.
Well, yeah, Dave is useless in this game.
Fair enough.
Like, it's not me trying to say, I'm sorry, guy who wants us to save your girlfriend, but you're the worst person to help us save your girlfriend. But I am saying you're the second worst, because at least your music is good, as we will see right now. And fucking Jeff's is not, and he's about the same use as you. Alright, back to Razor. What, Razor's music is the best in this game. It is absolutely what I want to hear. There we go. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So, yeah, as Blake was saying earlier, there's a lot of great music in here, and that was all actually brought in because the developers of the game for the NES, Jalico, was saying, hey, every game needs a background track. We need background tracks. In the PC game, there were no background tracks. It was just sound effects and stuff like that.
Ambient noise.
So they added all the musical tracks, 6 different ones, and as Blake said, there's some that are really classics and there are some that are really annoying.
Yeah. And there are some very good remixes of the very good ones.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm at the pool, and this water is very, very radioactive. And the hint for that is, well, there is none. So, I'm just gonna go and, I'm just gonna grab some in my glass jar. Because, you know, why not?
You never know when you might need some water, pool water.
Yeah, some radioactive pool water. Okay, so, I think we're gonna switch back to Bernard really quick. Because he needs to grab the radio tube from this first room here. And the sequel to this, Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle, more commonly known as Day of the Tentacle, is actually getting a remake from Double Fine Studios, which is made up of Tim Schafer, who helped work on the sequel with Ron Gilbert.
Best known for his big brother, Paul Schaefer. Oh, wait, I might be wrong.
No, you sound right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna try and think.
All right. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. But so the game's going to be remade. He's the star. Bernard here is the star of the sequel, along with 2 unrelated characters, and it just shows the evolution of 5 years with CD quality audio, and it's a talkie game, because a lot of these adventure games, as you see right now, were just text, and yeah. Right now we're looking at Chuck the Plant, who is a recurring LucasArts joke who appears in multiple games.
I remember that plant being one of the Indiana Jones ones.
Yep. That's a common reoccurrence along with Max from Sam and Max, and we're going to switch back to Razor. And I think we'll have her go back upstairs. And I've got to keep one of the characters on the ground floor simply because there will be a package coming soon for Weird Ed, and if my character gets that and grabs it and brings it to Weird Ed, then they can befriend Weird Ed, and that makes the game easier.
Huh. That's all Weird Ed wants is a friend. I mean, you can relate with that.
Yeah, of course. Oh, it also helps that then I can be in their room and steal the hamster.
And you will microwave and piss off Weird Ed.
Yeah, that's just how it works, Foster. That's how this game works.
Oh, I know. I'm joshing you, Kyle.
His name's Kyle.
Yeah.
Shut up, Blake. Jerk ass.
Okay, so I got the bowl of waxed fruit and the paint remover from here, so we're good. Okay. Sorry, just had to do that little backtracking, and we're going back upstairs. We're gonna finally start to get into the Edison's rooms.
Alright.
Now, basically, if you get caught in one of the Edison's rooms, you're going to get thrown in the dungeon. Just not fun occurrences at all. You have to push a loose brick to get out of there. It's why I had Dave get into the dungeon, because it's good to have one person in there to keep it unlocked. Development room we don't really need, so we're just gonna go upstairs. Alright, and we're gonna bring Bernard up here. Because there's a radio there, and Bernard, using the radio tube we picked up earlier, can open it.
Splendid.
Oh shit! Edna! Edna!
No.
Get out! Get out! That is the one other important trick of these games. If you are about to get captured, run. Run your ass off. Because otherwise you are fucked. And you have to do the dungeon shit. And I am kind of upset that I have to bring Bernard upstairs, because that means now I don't have anyone on the ground floor in case Weird Ed's package comes. So I might have to send someone out to distract Weird Ed so that his package can be stolen. Just these little subtle nuances in this game that make it a little frustrating. But the reason why I love this game is because me and my cousins and my aunts and uncles would all end up going to my grandparents' house in northern Michigan when I was a kid, like for a couple weeks every summer. And after I got a Super Nintendo and was not really playing my NES anymore, I brought it up to Michigan. Like, my brother and I decided, okay, we're not really playing our NES, we might as well bring it up there and get some use there.
Yeah.
And played a lot of this game with my cousins, including my cousin Adam, who's no longer with us, so one of the main reasons why I love this game so much is it helps me reminisce about someone that I've completely lost that I played this game a lot with.
That's a good reason.
Very good reason for me. And let's fix this radio. Alright. Use my radio tube in the tube socket. And we'll read the wanted poster. This way I can contact the Meteor Police now. And have the Meteor get arrested. So the number's 3412, that will come in useful later. And Bernard's going back downstairs so he can steal Weird Ed's package. That sounded incredibly creepy, didn't it?
It
Just a little bit.
really did.
Yeah, steal that package, Bernard, with your red nose and shit. Run your pocket protector ass outside and get a good grab of that package.
Sometimes you worry me, Kyle.
Oh, don't worry. Sometimes I worry you too.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
wait a minute.
Okay, let's switch back to Razor and let's continue upstairs. Upstairs, we're going to Green Tentacle's room. Green Tentacle is incredibly depressed because he wants to be a musician even though he has no arms. But he's got a killer demo.
Somehow.
When you a tentacle get your mixtape is fire. Never mind. I thought that was. Hi.
Yeah, but I grabbed a record that is entitled Tentacle Mating Calls, and there's a key in here. Oh, I should probably turn off the stereo, because that's very annoying. It's just static, and static is not fun. Back to Razor's awesome music, and so now we know Green Tentacle obviously wants to start a band, like I said earlier. Oh, and there's a dime here, which will come in handy to play a video game later on. Oh! Doorbell! Switch to Bernard!
Wouldn't they have had to walk past Bernard to get to the door to begin with?
Shush.
This is Maniac Mansion. Oh, the doorbell! I wonder if that's Weird Ed's package. Okay, so I'm gonna get Bernard inside really quick, and then I'm gonna go steal the hamster from Weird Ed's room. Because, fuck yeah, that's what we're doing.
Just save before that.
Oh, I just did. We're good. We are good.
Splendid.
Because Weird Ed might not have actually left his room yet, so I believe his room... Oh, fuck! Alright, let's hope. I believe this is Weird Ed's room, the third one down. Yes, it is. We're going to get the hamster! And we got the hamster!
Yay!
Woo! And we're just gonna make sure we've got that backed up. Because, to be honest, blowing up the hamster does fuck some portions of the game. So, I believe this is the first release of the game, which means there's a glitch where I can steal the hamster back before it's blown up. And get the blown up part, so I have the real hamster and the blown up hamster.
Neat.
And that will probably allow me to keep my friendship with Weird Al. There's just a lot of absurdities. Nintendo actually, according to legend, had the game re-released after the initial version sold out without the hamster being allowed to be blown up. So let's just, I think we'll just use the hamster in the microwave. Oh, I've got to open the door first.
Well, safety first, Kyle.
Yeah.
Use hamster in microwave oven. We gotta close the door.
You've got to wonder the first kid to try putting the hamster in the microwave.
And what kind of sick sociopathic monster they were.
Yeah.
Oh, hamster's done. Let's see that again.
Oh no.
And he just explodes. Now, I want to see if it is possible to get the hamster while the microwave oven is on, so... Nope, it is not, so... We're just gonna reset it, and we're just gonna take the hamster back.
Alright.
Unless... it is possible to turn on the microwave oven with the door open. It is. Alright. Well, let's just get our hamster back and, with, Razor, what we're going to do is... we're going to, break some glass.
Yay.
Okay. Wrong way. We've got to go back to, the study area. Because I've got the record of tentacle mating calls, and that's going to shatter a chandelier.
Ah.
Okay.
And I'd like to tell everyone who's watching out there right now, I am not this good. I do not remember probably around half of this. Like, I know what to do in a lot of the situations, but I just don't have it memorized. The entire point of these adventure games are you are supposed to just play them for months at a time, every day, at least back in this original era.
Until you got it right.
Exactly. Like, this was 2-3 months, and they do still have a dedicated fan base, but modern adventure game manufacturers know, like, one of two things. Either you're going to be playing it because you played the original, which gives you re-releases, or you are a modern gamer and it's simplified, which gives us, like, the Telltale games, which are honestly a really great follow-up to what previous adventure games were. I don't know why I went back this way, but anyway. So yeah, I have to get the old rusty key at some point from,
Now, Kyle, I know you said there's no hint that the water in that pool is radioactive.
yeah.
Unless could the radio in the pool be the hint?
That is possible. Also,
It's an active radio.
It is!
Also, I think there is part of the game, if you stay in the water too long, it can kill you.
Well, it's radioactive.
Well, yeah, but you
There's
don't
an active radio in it.
Foster, you son of a bitch!
hate that so much.
All right.
You're the one that came up with it.
I know.
Okay, so we're going to use the. Where's that record? We're going to use the tentacle mating calls. On
Maybe
the
the other character has it. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. And now we're going to turn that off, and we're going to switch to Bernard so he can get the old rusty key.
Well, Bernard's a good kid. I mean, he's a good kid from a good family.
He nearly ran away from the mansion to save his friend's girlfriend. When his friend knew he was the only one who could fix the radio to potentially call the meteor police.
The thing is, though, his friend's kind of a douche in a dungeon at this point. He may have had the right idea.
Well, yeah, good point. Wait, let's check on Dave and see how he's doing.
Still in the dungeon.
Dave's still here, man.
Still in the dungeon. Okay, back to Razor.
He's napping at this point.
All right.
Razor, who looks like Dave in a lower cut shirt from behind.
I just need to get my blank tape. Oh no! Do I not have my blank tape? Ooh. I've got to go back and get a blank tape from somewhere, and I have no idea where the fuck it is! Unless... fuck it, let's just see. Turn on, and we'll turn on cassette recorder. There's no tape in the recorder, great. Turn off control off, is that? See, that's the fun joys of these old games. I've got to find this cassette tape now, because otherwise I can't really do much else in the game. So if anyone remembers where it is...
Well, jeez, Kyle, I can think of an idea if you help find it.
I've got that open, Foster.
But he's playing along to the other people in this call.
Yeah.
I know. I was more making fun of the first world problems you were describing to me before we went on the air.
Oh yeah, good point. I'll use the other one. Thanks, Foster. You're a genius.
Yeah, you and your dual iPad setup. Jerk. I don't even know why I'm calling you a jerk. I have no reason to.
Because I am using this.
By the way, I am fully aware, and I know T-Bone said this a little earlier in the chat as we have a lull in the action, but my legacy is now Tears in Heaven, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess I can deal with that.
Oh, duh. I remember where the cassette tape is. Bernard had it.
Yeah.
So I needed to get them together anyway, so fuck it. Back to Razor. Yes, Foster, your legacy is Tears in Heaven.
Oh, well, yeah. Making fun of a dead kid suddenly makes me the most popular guy on the channel. Hooray.
There are worse legacies to have.
Like a new legacy.
Yeah. Speaking of new... No, I'm not gonna show my shit on.
You're more than welcome to shill your shit on here.
No, it's fine.
Well, tell me what it is. I'll shill it for you.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so mating noises happen. Then we just record a bunch of them, and then we stop recording them. It's incredibly annoying and sad that this is what you have to go through.
And for those of you youngins watching us right now, this is the struggle that we had when we were younger when we wanted to get music off the radio.
Yeah, we had to press buttons.
Like putting one tape player up next to another tape player to try to get what you wanted from it. Screw you and your MP3s now. Peace.
Okay, cranky pants.
Back in my day, we had to walk 10 miles to school barefoot both ways in the snow in August. Although, I mean, here, August snow isn't really that out of the question.
The crankiest pants in the land.
Alright, so I think it's time to go break some glass and get an old rusty key.
That's right, you break some ass and get a rusted key.
And I will honestly say, besides using like walkthroughs, I have only ever beaten this game once. It's just... It was a lot of meticulous playing for months, for like those 2 straight weeks of summer.
Yeah.
And we finally beat it once. Ah, sweet, we got this old rusty key. Let's bring Razor back upstairs. The old rusty key actually eliminates the need for the loose brick trick, so now Dave is completely useless. That's what happens when you have no special abilities in this game. Go back to the 3rd floor, and we're going to go see Dead Cousin Ted, who is regarded as the nicest of the Edison family.
I can't imagine why.
Perhaps because he's a mummy.
And that's why they had to kill him. This game just got real dark.
This is a game about a meteor wanting to eat brains of a cheerleader, thanks to a mad scientist. It's as dark as it's gonna get, Foster.
Yeah, this is darkly comedic. I mean, it's a fun game. It's, you know, I remember playing it for a while. I never really got too into it because as a child I had video game ADD like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Also as an adult I had video game ADD like crazy. It just, I mean, and I remember actually enjoying the show when I would watch it on TV. But I enjoy a lot of things that other people don't. So, whatever. But I mean, you guys are, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, also, NES censorship. Originally there was a Playboy centerfold style poster on the wall of a mummy completely wrapped in bandages right in this area here that got removed. So, just more Nintendo censorship. You couldn't see anything, but, you know, it's just what they do. Hey, Will. Woo! Alright.
Oh, it's in the chat? No. Will's not here.
I don't know why I said that. Maybe because I want to rag on him, but I can't.
I mean, you can.
But I
This will be
can't.
on YouTube.
We
soon enough.
won't stop you.
Alright. So, dead cousin Ted is in the shower. There's a phone number for Edna, and we need it, but we can't do anything because the handle's missing from the shower. Alrighty. Let's just keep moving then, guys. See how long we can get, or how much of this we can get through. We've got about 20 minutes left. I don't think we're going to be able to beat it, but we will be able to show you a good bit more. I'm going to go see the man-eating plant.
Alright.
So you remember how we had radioactive pool water? Apparently we need that for the plant. So, yeah, we need it to grow and get big, so we're just gonna take our glass jar of radioactive pool water and our plant grows taller, but we can't climb it yet, so I think, like, let's just try and climb it. We'll just try.
It also looks like you can use that paint remover on the wall there.
Oh, yes. I think we'll do that right now.
Feed me, Razor! Doesn't really have the same. Blake knew what I was going for.
Yeah, oh yeah. Glass jar.
But I think we're going to give that little plant a can of Pepsi because, you know, that's the logical thing to do. It's hungry for flesh.
Well, Pepsi is 72% flesh.
It's just
That doesn't make any sense.
no, it does. You never had flesh Pepsi?
No.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Now use the chainsaw on the plant.
Well, there's a slight problem with the chainsaw. It's out of gas. In the second game that Ron Gilbert directed, entitled Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, there is a gas can full of gas for use with a chainsaw, but no chainsaw in the game.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so that's just a little throwback. We're in the observatory, sorry. And we can't really do anything there yet, so we're just going to go into this paint room here. And of course, let's find the light switch. Boarding up window, wires. Is there a ceiling lamp? There it is! Wow, this is, kind of horrifying. Yeah, that's a little scary.
I think you found the mansion's kill room, Kyle.
I just don't know. I honestly, I don't know what the hell is going on in that room. It scares me. But I think we're gonna need to get Bernard back.
Bernard will know what's going on in there, and then run away from it like a coward.
Of course he will. He's a coward, but he's also the most useful character in the game. Very well-defined character traits. He's a nerd, so he's cowardly.
Sir, according to the beginning of the game, he is an award-winning nerd.
Yeah, that's a distinct difference.
Yes.
Between your common everyday nerd.
He's got a certificate.
a certificate in nerddom?
Yes, I'm assuming the trophy would be not nerdy enough.
No. But we need to go and make Bernard strong, so we've got to take him to Dead Cousin Ted's room. And then we need to take him out to the garage so he can get some tools. Because I think we're gonna go make a dirty phone call to Edna in just a little bit. If we have enough time, I think that'll be the perfect way to end everything.
Not a bad plan.
No, not a bad one at all. So Bernard's got all this strength now, so he's going to go. And there's a garage out by the pool. You remember the pool?
Yeah, the one with the active radio in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Purple Tentacle. In the sequel to Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, he is the main villain.
Boo.
After he drinks radioactive water and he gains arms. And that's all it takes for tentacles to take over the entire United States, is them having arms.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Does he actually have hands with those arms, or is it just arms?
It's just arms. Not even hands. No hands.
Just arms.
Just arms.
Alright, makes sense.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Alright, let's just see. I just wish I could remember where the hidden panel was. Because there is a way to blow up the house from here.
Are you sure it's this hallway?
Yeah, because it's the straight lines of, or the wallpaper pattern. Oh well.
Hold on, I'll look it up real quick.
I don't care if that doesn't seem to work, Bernard. Ass. Get out and go and fucking open the garage with your muscular strength that you somehow now have. But the only reason why I know there is some way to open up that hallway is from an old TV show known as GamePro TV, which was hosted by J.D. Roth and in general kind of terrible.
To be fair, all of those shows that tried doing that stuff were terrible.
Alright, let's open the garage. Let's get the water faucet handle. Let's open the trunk of the weird Edsel. Which we can't do because, yeah. We don't have the yellow key. And you know what? At this point, there's not really much else we can do with the game, so I think I'm just going to call it. Thank you guys for coming back to the past with us.
That was fun.
I am Kyle. That is Blake.
Snort gun possibly tomorrow.
And Matthew Foster, and we are saying good night.